Final 20 laps of racing coming up from Loudon, New Hampshire. It's Ryan Truex on the outside, Alan Tardif on the inside, Corey LaJoie in that 07, and Brett Moffitt making up row number 2. Green flag back in the air. Oh, a great restart for Alan Tardif.
This is what Ryan Truex did not want to see, a restart. Alan Tardif dead even going in 1.
Tardif's got the inside line. Truex, who's been running down at the bottom of the racetrack, looks as though he's going to lose the lead. Alan Tardif, your new leader, going down the backstretch.
What a great move by Alan Tardif, trying to get win number 1 here in the K&N Pro Series East.
Things are heating up with just 10 laps of racing to go. Now to the inside for second. Here comes the 07 of Corey LaJoie. Truex on the outside. Look at Swindell. He wants to make it 3 wide.
Moffitt's going to pull his inside, side by side for second.
Ryan Truex trying to nose in front of Corey LaJoie at the stripe.
These guys know we're getting down to it. Inside of 10 laps to go. It's money time.
The 07 has taken the second spot away from Ryan Truex, so Corey LaJoie now up into second.
What a great move by Corey LaJoie. He just drove it hard down into turn number 3, and it stuck.
Now a battle for fourth. Kevin Swindell on the outside, Brett Moffitt on the inside. Swindell holding on to the position. Moffitt gets a little sideways. Truex has dropped back to third. Ray, what's up?
And guys, Truex coming on the radio just now saying he's very, very tight. He was somewhat aggravated with the 38 there. He said if he keeps chopping me like that, he's going to get spun out. While he was on the radio with that communication, Corey LaJoie in the 07 went right by.
So Corey LaJoie now chasing the 38 of Alan Tardif. It's 1 and 2 for those two. They've never been to victory lane. It could happen today. Stay with us here on Speed. With 5 to go. Coming down to the last laps here at Loudon, New Hampshire. Alan Tardif, Corey LaJoie, 1 and 2. Ryan Truex running third. Kevin Swindell fourth, and Brett Moffitt in fifth. But Moffitt trying to take the position away.
Side by side for the lead. Corey LaJoie to the inside.
Corey LaJoie looks like he has the preferred line as they go into 3 and 4. LaJoie on the bottom trying to take the lead away from Alan Tardif. Tardif able to push back on the outside. He's able to hold on as they come to the stripe. They're still door to door.
Tardif by a nose. LaJoie pulls a nose ahead, getting in turn number 1.
Here comes Corey LaJoie. Looks like he might be able to take the spot away. No, here comes Tardif once again on the outside. Tardif trying to race him back down the backstretch.
Tardif a little bit loose up off of 2 again. Never got out of the throttle.
Tardif on the outside, LaJoie on the inside. Here comes Ryan Truex once again. These two racing side by side for the lead, allowing Ryan Truex to come back into this one. Side by side at the stripe again. Tardif just about a foot in front of the 07 of Corey LaJoie. LaJoie muscles back through 1 and 2, a little sideways, and Tardif's going to jet back out to the lead down the backstretch.
Ooh, Corey gets a little bit loose again, loses just a little bit of momentum, but he stays side by side.
With the laps winding down, just a few to go. Here comes the 07. Corey LaJoie trying to take the spot away from Tardif.
What a great side-by-side battle. Ryan Truex has the best seat in the house watching this battle.
Truex wants something to happen with these two so that he can get by, but they're racing very clean. LaJoie giving Tardif plenty of room, almost a car width in between the two cars as they come out of turn number 2 and down the backstretch.
Tardif had a good exit to the corner there off of turn number 2. Corey got a little bit sideways up off the corner.
Here comes
Corey drives it in there hard.
Really hard. Contact in front. Tardif goes around. LaJoie goes around. Truex takes the lead. Unbelievable.
They were so clean. They had not touched, and all of a sudden looked like Corey got a little bit loose, had to chase it up the hill, made contact with Tardif, and around they both go hard into the outside wall for Alan Tardif. What a horrible into his race.
Oh, and he looks so good running that high line. Corey LaJoie had been giving him so much room, and then on this lap, LaJoie moves up the racetrack, turns him around. Let's look again.
See, Corey drives in the corner now. Remember, it's a little bit flatter down there. He moves up the hill. He gets a little bit loose. They make contact. Nothing that Alan Tardif could do. Into the outside wall hard. Corey could not maintain control. Meanwhile, Ryan Truex said, "See you guys."
Wow, Ryan Truex takes over the top spot now. This could be his second win at this racetrack this year. Ryan Truex in front. Stay with us here on Speed. NASCAR's version of overtime. We've gone past the prescribed distance, and now Ryan Truex on the inside, Kevin Swindell on the outside. We're a green-white checker situation. Green flag goes in the air.
Good restart. Oh, trouble.
The 18 of Max Gresham slams into the back of the 9 of Kevin Swindell, and they go sideways and wreck right at the line. Unbelievable.
Truex got a real good restart here. Let's see if we can watch what happened with the 9 and the 18. Watch on the outside there. You see the 00 on the inside go, and the 9 just didn't quite go fast enough. Gresham was trying to help him get going, and he turned him into the outside wall.
Made a little contact with the 20, his teammate, Brett Moffitt, but Moffitt able to keep going. And then they bunch up right at the start-finish line. Well, we're going to try again for a green-white checkered restart. Again, Truex will be up front. Now the 20 of Brett Moffitt has some damage to the right front. You're seeing some smoke come out of that race car, so he'll have to make his way to pit road. They're going to continue cleaning up the racetrack. We'll be right back. Second attempt at a green-white checker finish for this race. Ryan Truex now has Brett Moffitt on his outside. We'll see if he's able to hold on to that spot. Colwitt just behind Moffitt, and behind Ryan Truex is the 30 of Jeff Anton. Green flag back in the air.
Oh, sideways. Look at Colwitt almost into the outside wall.
They stay straight this time.
Miguel Paludo drives up into the 3rd position.
Miguel Paludo seizing the opportunity, takes 3rd away from Eddie McDonald. Now in front, it is Ryan Truex trying to hold off Brett Moffitt. 1 and 2 down the backstretch.
Trying to get to the white flag here. He knows if he can get to the white flag without the caution coming out, this will be an official race. See a little bit of smoke out of the back of that 20 car. Remember, the right front is rubbing right now.
White flag out. 1 to go for Ryan Truex. Truex trying to duplicate the feat he had here earlier going to victory lane. Brett Moffitt a little smoke. One last attempt for Moffitt, though. Down the backstretch they go.
A little bit of cushion for Truex. He has a couple car links on Moffitt. Jeff Anton drives to the inside of Paludo in a battle for 3rd.
Ryan Truex trying to pad his stats and get another win, as well as more points in this championship battle. Ryan Truex is going to win in New Hampshire.
Great job by Ryan Truex. Very, very patient the entire race. Jeff Anton with a terrific 3rd place finish ties his career best, and Miguel Paludo gets his career best with a 4th.
A great points day. Ryan Truex wins the New Hampshire 125, as well as led the most laps, so he gets those 5 bonus points. Brett Moffitt congratulating him, waving to him as he goes by. We're going to hear from our winner once again and points leader when we come back to the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Loudon, New Hampshire may be the new favorite site for Ryan Truex as he gets his 5th career win and 2nd win right at this racetrack in 2010. Let's hear from him. He's with Ray.
Here comes Ryan Truex out of the 00. Even though the car was out of gas, he got her back here to victory lane. An impressive run here in June. I remember thinking how cool it was that you, your brother, and your dad had won here, but I assume today's was just a little bit harder work.
Yeah, definitely. I'm cold. They just soaked me. Yeah, it was hard. It was tough. Ran out of gas on the cool down lap there, so it was going to be close. And just proud of all these guys. Just gave me a great car. And they give me the best car out here every week and make my job a lot easier. So
I heard you on the radio talking about that restart with about 20 to go, and you were a little bit concerned whether or not you were going to get back to the front.
Yeah, our car started getting real tight there at the end, but we turned the front blowers off and tried to get some heat in the front tires for the last restart. It's been cold here, so it's hard to get grip in the tires at the end, and they just told me to do that, did that, and we just had good restarts, and the car was just awesome. So can't thank these guys enough, and Napa and everybody that helps out every weekend.
All right, continue the celebration. And a mishap in the pits, but the 00 gets back to victory lane here at New Hampshire.
Thanks, Ray. Let's take a look at the results. Ryan Truex, Brett Moffitt 1 and 2. Jeff Anton, a great finish. Miguel Paludo, a career best finish for him in 4th.
Yeah, Colwitt ends up with a top 5. Eddie McDonald battles his way to a 6th place finish. Darrell Wallace Jr., with all that damage, ends up with a top 10 finish.
And keeps Ryan Truex in his sights with just 1 race to go in this championship run. How about Alan Tardif? After running so well, ends up 25th. on the field.
Yeah, Ryan Gifford, hard contact with a turn 1 wall, ends up with a 28th place finish.
Jorge Arteaga first to go out when he hit turn 1 wall. So